As you get closer, the more enormous it looks. All made of brick. Brick. See them? I can, my eyes can see those tiny bricks. Very narrow, laid layer upon layer. And then the lower part you can see is the original, there's Roman bricks, and then there's the original, you can see the original structure below that. Hopefully there won't be too many people inside. Well, thank heaven to the wonderful guide. First of all, there was a hiccup getting in because I have a get your guide voucher, but the castle doesn't accept get your guide vouchers unless they are PDFs. So I had to get in touch with them, with the Get My Guide people on a text. All the information was at the front by the entrance, so it wasn't too complicated. And then this beautiful Italian girl, one of the customer people, showed me the lift because I'm hopeless with stairs. They basically bloody kill me. Going up and coming down, really. I get spooky about them. Well, she escorted me in the lift up to this level. This is another view. So these are the openings that you see. These are the openings that you see from the ground. Wow, look at it from here. And there's Palazzo Venezia. In the distance, the white building and the two domes, various basilicas. And gradually, as we work around, we'll probably end up seeing the Vatican. Glazed. I'm sure because the parapets are quite low, people might just decide to do stuff. Oh, you can hear the bells. I can hear the bells. When you think about the ending of Tosca, if anyone's seen Tosca, where the hero faces the firing squad, well, it's Puccini set it here in the Castel Sant'Angelo. So it gives you a good view of, a good idea of the feeling of what the place was actually like. But this was built upon the remains of Hadrian's mausoleum, which was equally as huge. See the old chips of marble that used to make up the superstructure. Good place to run. It's a bit like that old ward at Hornsby Hospital where I did my cardiac rehab, my cardiac ward. Round and round, Lumby ward, which was circular. Oh, look at this. The rooftops of Rome. And now we go into an open area with decorated. A decorated ceiling. Excuse me. I love these fir trees. They're so particular of this part of Rome, this part of Italy. You see, they have long tree trunks, and the tops, look at them over there. They're very particular. Haven't seen them growing anywhere else except here in Italy. See the high tree trunks, and then the foliage, the pine tops, and now they're matched with the pencil pines below. It's a beautiful garden. Leaf blowing again, I should imagine. See the observatory up there on top of the hill? Oh, God, there's a cafe up here. There is too. How weird, how marvellous. Last thing I would have thought off the top of here, but obviously there's St. Peter's Basilica. There's St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican. You see the wall running along. The high walls of the Vatican there. That's the front of the basilica, and I don't know whether you can just see the roof of the Sistine Chapel, where the smoke, where the chimney comes through from the conclave. Well, here you would have the highest coffee, the highest cappuccino in Rome. Sweet. You can dine looking under the arch there at St. Peter's Basilica, having a cup of coffee. Clearly these were the sites of cannons. You can see there where the ground there, some sort of ability to something that the cannon could be locked into. I think these holes in the rocks would have been something to do with that. The bells. Oh, it's the clock, an old clock. And there's another bell up there. Some steps going down to a courtyard. Could that have been where what's his name? Could have been where he was faced the firing squad.